How's frugal living treating you these days? Do you want to live frugally and joyfully? I have 3 keys for you that will help you live frugally without sacrificing even an ounce of joy. Let's do this! Welcome, I'm Amy, and here at the Frugal Diaries I give you tips and tools for frugal living. Y para mis amigas de habla hispana, espero que este video les dé muchísima alegría. Let's go. Number 1, joyful routines. One of the very best ways to stay focused on your frugal living journey is to have a routine that makes you happy every day, something that really makes your life work. And I'd like to take you along with me. I'm right here in my kitchen because I want to show you one of the routines that I do every day. I love to keep my kitchen more or less functional at all times. Sometimes that means that the dishes pile up and I have to wash them a couple days later, but as much as possible, I like to, at the end of every night, have the dishes washed, and at the end of every morning, I come back and put them away. I don't have a dishwasher, except these guys, so I wash by hand and I put them away, and I'd like to take you along. If you haven't put your dishes away or washed them, why don't you join me and wash or put your dishes away while I'm doing mine? Let's go. Do you wash your plastic bags and reuse them? I reuse them a lot and for a long time, and I'm gonna leave these guys to air dry. I don't feel like drying them, so I'm gonna set them over here. Do you keep old, pretty glass jars? I like to drink coffee out of these in the summertime when it's hot. They're lovely. Or if I want a lot of coffee. Do you notice that your plastic items don't air dry as quickly as ceramic and glass? Do you know why that is? I'm always curious. I'm proud to report that my decluttering experience that I took you guys with me on is still holding. It's great. I love my new kitchen organization.
Hey darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real fast.
Ta-da! What do you think? Let's take a look. I think she looks pretty spiffy. For our next joyful routine, let's come here to my bedroom. Because one of the other joyful routines that I love to engage in is making my bed. Now you may be asking yourself, why do joyful routines keep you frugal? First of all, they keep your mind focused. They make you happy in your environment. When you're happy in your environment and focused and active, you're not spending money, and that saves you money. And it gives you a sense of what you have in your house that you can use, and you just feel joy. So, let me show you how I make my bed. I don't necessarily make my bed in a way that would make any fashion designer happy, but it makes me happy. This is a wonderful routine. So I've cleaned up my kitchen, I've cleaned up my bedroom. I have spent 15, 20, 30 minutes not buying anything, so there's a direct savings. I've also made my house feel wonderful, and it's given me joy. Now the next thing that gives me joy in my routines is taking care of Goldie, and I have a couple of ways that I do this. Let's go talk to her about it. Goldie would like you to know that her favorite routine, of course, is getting treats, and her second favorite routine is being brushed. Goldie loves to be taken care of, and most people do, and most dogs do. So I want you to think about part of your routine being self-care, whether it's for you or for your pets or for both. Hanging out here with Goldie brings us then to our second key to joyful frugal living, and that is joyful spending. Yes, you heard me right. When you spend money, spend it joyfully, not grudgingly, and spend it on things that meet your values and that fit your priorities. I've had some questions recently about frugal living and pets, and I really think that joyful spending is one of the places where we think about our pets. And I don't mean overindulgence. I mean taking care of them in the way that they need to be taken care of. Goldie, for instance, is a little bit older and she benefits from having a little bit more of an expensive feeder so that she can not have to lean over all the way. Goldie also takes medications, but she doesn't like them, so she benefits from having these lovely pill pockets, which are obviously delicious if you're a golden retriever. She tends to get hot spots, and so she benefits from having a prescription spray that I can use. Golden retrievers tend to suffer from ear problems, and so a regular ear rinse helps. And of course, golden retrievers always love treats. And you want to plan for these when you take on a pet. You want to plan for joyful expenses. And some of them are not joyful. I know that some of you have pets with medical problems that are quite serious, and it doesn't feel good to have to take care of your pet who is ill just because you don't want your pet to be ill. But taking care of our pets responsibly, which means spending some money, can bring us joy. I recently bought Goldie a new treat. Let me show you. You see these fun towels on her dog bed? I change her towels on her dog bed about every other day or so, and the ones that I had were just getting so worn out. And I just bought these and I love them, and I think they add a certain something to the entire living room. They add a splash of color. Another thing that's about to add a splash of color to our living room is a puzzle, which I have made. Isn't she lovely? Don't you love this? It's so pretty. It's a real cottagecore kind of a scene. This was a 500-piece puzzle, and I used this peel and stick puzzle saver, which was super easy to use, and I want to hang it right over where Goldie sleeps. So here's my question for those of you who are puzzlers who like to hang your puzzles up. What do you use? I need specific purchasing recommendations. What do you use to hang up your puzzles so that they actually look like art and they look really good in your space? I loved this puzzle so much that I got another one. Let me show you. This one's a 1,000-piece. Just getting started, but it's gonna be so pretty. You see it says vintage puzzle? Oh, I just love it. And it comes in this beautiful case, and the puzzle pieces actually came in their own bag. Did I need these items? No. Could I afford them? Yes. And did they cost less than some other kinds of entertainment? Absolutely. And they provide hours and hours of fun and then artwork for your home. That's joyful spending. And coming back to my kitchen, I have bragged to you folks about my little tiny espresso machine many a time. I absolutely dearly love her. I have a little coffee making station just above her. She's one of the most used appliances in my house. And a close second, although she lives down here, is the air fryer. She's taken the place of a number of appliances in my home, and I think that I will never want to be without an air fryer. When you spend money, spend it with the expectation that good things will happen as a result, that you will receive good things or you will receive good services. I've got one more to show you because a lot of you have asked me about my skincare routine. Now, I will be honest, I use a Sony ZV-1 camera, and it really makes everybody look real pretty. If you want to look good on camera, get yourself a Sony ZV-1. It's amazing. But I also have a skincare product that I really love. I have a referral link for it down below, and it's a company called Frugally. They are only available in the United States. It's a way to get skincare product that's personalized for you. This is mine. It comes with a prescription strength of tretinoin, and it also comes with a couple of other skincare items that I really like. I use this along with moisturizer and also the LaCoes oil that I talked to you guys about a few videos ago. So if you're interested in trying out Curology, give it a shot here in the United States, and I'm sure there are places where you can get these same products in all of the other countries that are represented here. Joyful spending, people. It's a thing. Now, if this video is giving you joy, go ahead and subscribe and give it a like. And our April Savings Challenge starts tomorrow on Monday in the Community tab. You'll have the opportunity to join right there in the Community tab and participate right here on the channel. And I'm also preparing some free downloadables that will help you keep track of what you are saving for and your progress along the way, and some inspirational things. And I'm very excited about this, so look for me tomorrow in the Community tab and jump in on that savings challenge. I can't wait to see you there. This then leads us to our third key, which is joyful saving. And like spending, saving may not always feel joyful to us. It may feel like something that you must do. It may feel like a duty. It may feel like an obligation. It may feel like something that has no immediate benefit when you have many urgent needs in your life. That can be really, really tough. And it can be difficult to cut back on what you're doing right now in order to save. But here's how I want you to think about it. Imagine yourself 10, 20, 30 years into the future. Where would you like to be? How would you like to be living? Who would you like to be surrounded by? And what can you do right now to to contribute to making that future happen. So saving money is actually spending joyfully on future you. And if that helps you to think about saving in a more joyful way, then please take that on board and use it. Imagine yourself, where would you like to be? I can picture myself where I'd like to be in 5 years, in 10 years, in 20 years, and even in 30 years. Where would I like to be and how would I like to be living? And when I picture those very specific things in my head, then when I decide to save money, I know I might be saving for a special meal that I'm gonna eat 5 years down the road. I might be saving for a comfortable pillow under my head 20 years down the road. I am joyfully spending on my own future. And that is joyful saving. Carlos Santana said, if you carry joy in your heart, you can heal every moment. And because we're talking about joy and frugal living, I'd like to give you a blessing today. This comes to us from Marianne Radmacher, who said, may your walls know joy. May every room hold laughter and every window open to great possibility. Wherever you are on your joyful, frugal living journey, take the next joyful step, whatever that step is for you, and know that you are not alone, and I am so proud of you. Live frugally, change your life, and together we can change the world. Nos vemos pronto. Bye!